Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to talk a little bit about dash pieces. And so what we've got here is we've got a dash piece, the front gauge bezel out of a Challenger. And the customer is wanting to do a custom wood grain. And we thought we'd shoot a quick little video, show you guys a few things on this because it does have some very intricate designs going in through here, as well as we're actually keeping some of the factory look that it has. So that way it makes it a little bit more unique, as well as it makes it a one of a kind because of course now nobody will have this exact same setup. So let's talk a little bit about what we've got here and let's get started. So whenever we're looking at this dash here, we've got a couple of things to look at. So number one is it does have a trim going all the way around here. So this is going to be a chrome trim that we have already taped off. So before we did any prep work, we've taped everything off. We've made sure that everything is going to look really good. Got our straight lines on the trim and everything's ready to go. Second thing is that we wanted to make sure that we taped off this little bezel area right through here. And so, of course, this does not really come off at all. It is still molded into the dash itself. So we went ahead and taped that off. So that way it still looks just like factory, but it has the custom wood grain on it. So we've got all of this taped off right now. We have prepped it out, we have primered it, we have painted it, we've got it in the color that we need, and then of course now we're ready to go ahead and dip it. So a couple of things on this right here. This is going to be going in a very nice, elegant, straight grain wood grain. And so, of course, a couple of things to look at on a part like this is that because this does come out like this, but we also have this bezel right through here that is actually sticking out, we want to make sure that, of course, we give ourselves plenty of extra to get down inside this little area right in through here. Now, the other thing is that whenever the dip hits here first, because of course it will stretch that pattern going down into here. Now, on a wood grain pattern like what we're using on a straight grain, normally you're not going to see that hardly at all because the grain as it stretches, if it's going this way, which it should, then it's not really going to be as noticeable. The one place that you will start to see a little bit more noticeable areas is that right in here because it does curve in, and of course right in here because this is going to pull that in and it's going to mess up our straight grain that we have going through here. So the other thing to definitely make sure of is that if you are using a different pattern, make sure that you're using it with the right direction. So of course with this wood grain, we want all of our wood grain to be going the same way. So in this case, we're going to be going parallel with the longest side, which means that all of our wood grain is going to be going this way. So that way it looks a lot more natural, just like it was actually made from a real piece of wood. So let's go ahead, let's lay out our film and show you guys the end result. All right, so looking at this is going to be a pretty standard dip. Of course, this is only a 50 centimeter wide, but we have plenty of film for the part itself. So we'll cut our film right here, and then this will be more than enough. Now, if I had wanted to, which I may still do that, I may go ahead and trim off just a little bit of it because again, I'm not gonna need this section, so I don't even need to waste my time activating it. But on something like this right here, this is pretty much going to be exactly what we want. So let's go ahead, we'll get this cut and get it in the water and show you guys the end result. So we'll pull everything nice and tight once we get everything set. And then now we're ready to go ahead and spray it with our activator here in about 30 seconds. So I did spray that a little bit early just because it was a little bit bigger film. And then now we can go ahead and go down into the water with it just like this. All right, that dip came out really well. We've got really great color going all into here. Of course, the lights are not working for us, but the dip is definitely working for us, so that's the main thing that we need to make sure of. So again, we'll go ahead, we'll rinse this off and dry it, and then of course, add a clear coat over it and show you guys the end result. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So we've got everything all clear coated and it came out looking amazing. So kind of give you a quick little overview, of course, we've got everything clear coated all in through here. We did any little touch-ups that might have been necessary to either darken the area or continue the pattern in case there might have been a blowout or anything like that. And overall, I think this thing came out looking really, really good. Now, of course, we still have the tape on it, so we are going to have to come in and pull all the tape off, so then that way we still have the black area that's around in here, and of course the chrome ring that's around here. But overall, this is going to come out looking really good, very professional, and it's going to look just like it was from a factory, but yet fully custom, because of course this did not come from the factory looking like that, which is going to be a very unique one-off look, which I think the customer is definitely going to love. If you have any questions or comments about this item or any of the other items that we may have used in the video, definitely check out the links in the description below. It's going to have links to the website, which is going to have everything that you're going to need for a job like this, or even if you're wanting to get into the hydrographics, definitely check that out. It has everything there, from trainings to tanks to all the chemicals, the films, and everything. It is all right there on the website. If you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button. We'd always love to have you subscribe to our weekly tips on anything hydrographics related. I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and this is how we customize your world. We'll see you guys next time.